pieces. I said the first thing to do is develop true trust, and that's true. Because, you know, people will not follow people they do not trust. They will not listen to you if they do not trust you. I was leading a group of people in my engineering business, and as you heard or talk about, I was in charge of regulatory compliance. And we always get a project schedule that's like this, and we have got plenty of time at the end for us to do our testing and gain those approvals so that we'll be fine. But as all good projects do, there are delays, and everything kind of gets bottled up in the end. All of a sudden, 4 weeks worth of testing, and we have 2 weeks. It's the beginning of the second week in December, and we know about December holidays, don't we? We know how busy family life can be. So I brought my group together, and I says, guys, here's what we're faced with. We have 4 weeks worth of testing, and we have a little under 2 weeks before we're out of here for our end of December holidays. What do you recommend we do? See, I tried to get them involved. You know what one guy said? He says, I know. He says, listen, I'd like to do some of my holiday shopping during the day. He says, why don't I come in on B shift, and we'll take the data we get from the testing on A shift, and I'll reduce the data on B shift. We come in the morning, the next day, and we will have saved kind of a day of testing. And another person raised their hand and says, no, that's great. Listen, I'll come in on B shift also, and I'll run that product while he's reducing the data. And 2 more people says, hey, what about if we team up? I'll come in on C shift to run the product. This guy can reduce the B shift data, and we'll be able to get 3 days work done in every 24-hour period. I said, awesome. We did it, guys. A week and a half, we're done. We had it done. I was so happy, I was so excited. I went into my office, I sat down, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, God, I've already told them how excited and how happy and proud I was of them. And I saw a stack of stationery. So I picked up a pen. Dear Valerie, thank you so much for sharing Gil with us over these past few days. Without his help and the help of the rest of our team, we would not have been able to get this job done. I know it was an impact to you and the family to have Gil gone during this time, but I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciated it and how much value he brought to what we did. Sincerely, Bill. I got cookies. I got telephone calls. I got thank you notes. George's little daughter made me this pot holder. Now, you know, a lot of us, if we go into our offices, our professional offices or our home offices, we've got the trophies sitting there of the good things we did. You know what's on my wall? This, along with the other things. See, I was just trying to be kind. But I discovered that, quite by accident, that I had really touched them to a point that they trusted me. They were beginning to develop that. The year before I was president, I was trying to fill all the slots in my club. So I'm looking and I'm thinking, you know, club historian. Oh, there's nobody listed for club historian. I know we have one. So I went over to see John. Now John is pretty close to 70 at this point. He's been doing this job forever. He knows me as Gormont. So I went over and I says, excuse me, John. He says, yeah, what do you want, Gormont? And I said, I says, listen, as I understand, over my past few years with this club, you've been doing the historian role. Yeah, right. I says, I would like to officially ask you to be that person. Well, I'll be. I said, what? He says, do you know you're the first person that has ever asked me to do that? I said, well, I would like you to do that, John. You appear to do it well, and I would like to put you in the program. I would like to put you on our website as our official club historian. He says, Mr. President? I wasn't president yet. He says, Mr. President, I would be delighted to serve on your team. Do you know the next Wednesday at lunch I walked in? I says, hi, John. You know what he said? Hi, Bill.